On the arc, the Sparks grab the miss.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last one.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Gray to stop the run, and it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Griner with the screen. Wnba grabs the miss.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Got that one up quick.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
Howard, that's good.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent.
Good on the shot.
Just slicing her way to the rim. Howard showing just how dangerous she is when she's in attack mode.
The Sparks leading.
Pass to Cannon.
The tray. Another 3 for the Sparks.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
The Dream on offense. Here's Jones. For 3, Ryan Howard. And the Dream, another 3.
3 points.
So it's the Sparks now. To the paint.
Pass to Cannon.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And we'll keep one more at the line. And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled to have Cameron Brink, the second overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
Now here is Sims, and the shot goes in.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Here's Howard. Wnba grabs the miss.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time. Looks like you're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Sparks on top, up by 11. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
Really good sign for them. They've gotten a boost from their bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
So it's the Sparks now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Buries it from three-point range.
When you see Plum coming at you, your instinct is to protect the hoop. That's why her pull-up is deadly.
Chris Tolliver for three. Wnba grabs the miss. Here's Durr. Missed inside. Tolliver for three. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
Only needing an inch of daylight to get the shot off. Tolliver has a quick, effective release.
Pass to Cannon.
Three-pointer, and the Sparks another three.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
Been a lot of fun to watch.
Howard, that's good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Count that bucket.
Well, there's the court vision from Kelsey Plum. I mean, it's just off the charts.
And the dream call time here.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
The Dream making a switch here. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's Wnba. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Good heads-up play by Plum, moving the ball and creating for another shooter.
And it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of that happening are extremely slim.
Knocked away.
Perfect rebounding technique, shielded her off and kept her behind her.
Pass to Ball Queen. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
A difficult situation for Atlanta. Now here's Jones. Ryan Howard is doubled. Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball. The Dream making a switch here.
Number 42, Brittany Griner.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is what happens when she gets on a roll. You're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than her.
And so here's Atlanta.
And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well, that's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
Pass to Ball Queen. And down it goes, jamming it home.
Watch out. You don't want to bring the whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think she was ever going to let go of that rim.
Might as well enjoy the moment, make it last a little longer.
Canada for 3. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Launches it. Another 3 for the Sparks.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
For 3, Ryan Howard. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
This is an absolute monster performance from her. She is just torching them from behind the arc.
Gay.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
2 more three-point field goals for her here in the second quarter. Somebody has got to get a hand up.
Down low. Griner's shot's good.
With Griner's frame and fundamentals, she's become one of the league's most dominant interior scorers.
So it's the Sparks now.
Jackson outside.
The 3-ball. A nice shot by Durr.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
For 3, Ryan Howard. That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
She's been a real positive factor. Though, as a team, they're still falling a bit short there.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Pass to Ball Queen. Lucky 7 drops right in. She's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Griner with the screen. Here's Howard. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. A dominating first half of play, and so far, it hasn't been close. Sparks ahead, opening a huge gap. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so close, so close. Let's hear it from the participant.
Hello, and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far.
Well, there's no way around it. Ryan Howard has been sensational.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Here's Queen. Another one falls for the Sparks.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Canada with the bucket.
Nice-looking mid-range jumper. I like when Canada looks to shoot from this area of the floor.
And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Wnba decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Wnba, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016, 2 Community Assists Awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Queen. Here's ball Queen. She gets that one.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks.
Here's Gray. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And there's a whistle. That goes on ball Queen. That's her first foul. And the dream call time here.
There you go, fans. That was your Los Angeles Sparks answers.
Outside Howard. Here's the 3. Jackson pulls it in.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Canada with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Queen. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
And what a performance we're seeing from her. Not one miss today. Remarkable.
And here's Canada. Unloads from 13 feet. Good.
Just great control from Canada. Able to stop on a dime and knock it down.
And it's hard to overstate the defensive impact Jordan Canada has on the game.
No question. I mean, she is a multi-time steals leader. Canada is constantly putting pressure on ball handlers and anticipating plays because she's got excellent instincts. Well, with the wingspan of over 7 feet and 3 inches, Reiner's got mad length, and she really knows how to use it. This is the kind of shooting performance that coaches dream of. Great start to this third quarter.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here is Canada. Queen covering. Lauren Canada drives in. 11 feet out, and she hits it.
There's a great pace to the jumper of Canada. Good quick release, solid body control.
Nailed from three-point land.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Now here's Gray. Out to the right wing. Right side, Canada. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Here's Queen. She just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in, flawless.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Here's Canada. She's got 9. And it's Queen with the foul. That is her third foul so far.
Substitution on the court.
And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Howard. Clock at 6.
They grab their own miss.
Out to Gray. Tries yet again. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Quality look from Gray. I mean, she's going to shoot it from there when she gets the chance every time.
Here's Plum. Up and in on the layup.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
Now Walker Kimbrough, looking for her first basket still in this one.
It's Gray's understanding of spacing and movement that, to me, help her navigate around the court so well.
It's stolen by Howard. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The three. The Sparks grab the miss. And there's the call on Brittany Griner.
First personal foul.
That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become. The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Here's Cannon.
And a great assist that time by Cameron Brink.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sparks on top, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And here are the Dream. Jones outside. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Jones right side. And off the front iron and in it goes.
Zero hesitation from Jones. Knew what she wanted to do.
Plum with it. And the shot is good.
Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. And we get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement.
And how about the persistence from Sims? Fantastic at taking contact and still finishing off the play.
And so here's Atlanta. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And here is Jones.
It's hauled in by Cannon.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now Jones. The three from Christy Tolliver. And the Dream, another three.
Yeah, I love the way Tolliver shoots the rock. You know, the long ball is her specialty, and she's not afraid to let it loose. They are spraying them home for mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, they're finding the gaps in the defense and picking them apart.
Jordan Canada's got room. And a great assist by Christy Tolliver as that one goes in.
The reputation for Canada, it's really as a gifted passer. But don't get it twisted. She can also score the rock when you give her a look.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. Shaky defense down low again. It's just been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like this inside.
Here's Jones. Count it.
Brianna Jones.
For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shots good by Burrell.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
And I'll let you two take out your crystal balls here. What do you think is the next step for this league?
I just think everything gets bigger. We're talking ratings, attendance, interest. We're just now scratching the surface.
Absolutely, and we've seen massive growth the last few years, and to me, the WNBA, this is not where it ends up. They're just getting started, and it's going to continue every year to get bigger and bigger.
Canada with it. Pass to Jones. Hillman. And that one drops.
What a find by Jones. Some high IQ basketball.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sims, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect. And here's Canada. Outside Tolliver. Canada, she's guarded by Plum for 3. A shot by Canada, no good. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Shot's good by Burrell.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Here's Tolliver. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Looks like she took that last 3 a little personal.
Hey, do you blame her? That was some payback right there.
Here's Burrell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit. It's just to finish this one off.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And the dream, another 3.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Had her defender spinning like a top on the crossover.
I think you're right, Brian. She looks a little dizzy to me.
The 3 from Christy Tolliver. And the dream, another 3.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer Kelsey Plum. Another 3 for the Sparks.
Well, if you hit a 3 on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
And Plum gets the whistle that time.
Kelsey.
That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And Atlanta has possession. Now here is Canada. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.